Well, hello everyone. So today we'll be doing a showcase of one of the other armies that I have that is printed. Just a quick update on the Reaver Titan that I will be printing. I got a lot more filament in, about 2 kilograms. So that should be enough to finish our Reaver, if all goes well. Should be enough to finish our Reaver. Ooh, really big. We got 2 more. And actually, they changed the box. So it's now coming in like 2 per box. Wait, let me grab the other box. They would come in just 1 per box. I like it, it's kind of cool. But got more filament in, so we will begin printing the Reaver. So I probably about a week before I get it all printed, I'll try to get an update out, like once I get it finished, and then maybe we can drop a video of the actual building process. Also picked up some new gloves. We're gonna see how these do for my resin printers, which you'll actually see my army is made out of. Okay, to start us off, I've brought out the bigger heavy hitters in the army. Now, I would like to state that this isn't an actual army that I go play like at stores, or it's just in general. I just play it with friends for a narrative campaign that we have going. A pretty long campaign, actually. And it is definitely not played on an official board, as it is 6x10. So very, very big. If there is demand to see the actual board, I would love to show that off. It's not finished, but that's what we got right now. That's also the reason why I'm making a Titan Legion. But we have right here our artillery batteries. Now we have 3 of them. Now, kind of got a couple broken pieces on them. They're not painted, but really big work in progress. One of my favorite things about them is actually backs deploy and you can raise them up. I always find interactive models really cool, so that was a really nice touch. Now we're going to move on to our transport. So this is a prototype that I printed out. I really liked it. I liked the look of it. Show it off. I put a little paint there just to see how it looked. And I think it looks pretty good. I don't know what the GW equivalent would be as of right now. Now there probably is a GW equivalent to this. I probably just don't know it. But as right now, off the top of my head, I don't. Now, I will say I've got a downscaled Valkyrie, so this isn't full scale, I believe, but these were a pain to make. I had one fail. I don't see it anywhere, but I had one of these fail. I think I might have had a second fail, but I finally got it printed out. This one kind of failed, as you can see right there, and underneath doesn't look too good, but that's because of me, and just removing supports is kind of hard on these. I did, as you can see, experiment with the paint here. So I would like to keep them with the same color as the Titans. So black with gray trim, and maybe I'll try to do like a metal burn effect up here on the engines right here. And then I'll figure out something special to do with the APC. Maybe we could even do like regiment on the top here. Maybe some like custom art. So if anyone has any ideas, like feel free, comment down below. And I'll see if I can make them come to life. But that is it for the actual vehicle segment and like heavy hitters in the army. Now we're gonna move on to the actual troops. Okay, so here we have a poorly built diorama, like kind of showcase diorama. It was before I actually started making my army. I built this just because I always thought that trenches were really cool. And I just kind of wanted to see like how I could make an earthy texture. And I loved like making dioramas. So this is the prototype diorama. I've never finished it. It's unfinished, as you can see. But it's what I kind of use to showcase my army because it fits pretty much one of every unit that is in the army, with the exception of a couple unique units, as you can see in there. And you may be wondering to yourself, why do I have 4 guys on 1 base? That is something I've been asked a lot. And I would like to explain that before I continue. So, when playing the narrative, I honestly did not want to individually base over, I believe we currently have 150 models, with over 50 of them being individually based. Now, the only good thing about individually based models is I can store them in a massive like storage container that I have. So I do have all 50 of them stored, besides the couple that I used to showcase. So as you can see, I just broke that, but some of them are painted, some of them aren't painted. And some of them look kind of janky. And that is because at the time I was getting my 3D printer calibrated. So you'll notice missing limbs. And I'm not a huge fan, like if there's missing limbs, stuff like that, I'm not a huge fan of throwing the model away just because there's a slight imperfection. Now, if it's a total fail, go ahead, throw it away. But if there is a minor fail, I always think that you can make a cool conversion, like this print here. The wires were not, they were added on from another kit, but just his arm was missing. So I thought that was a really cool addition that I could make to the model and keep it in the army. So these models have no equivalent. Well, they have equivalent that we've made up. So for our narrative, we play them with their own rules, but if someone pointed out that they could be a cool proxy for Ogrins. So they all have shields. There, right there was a print failure, but I still wanted to use it because I thought it would be kind of cool. Little sloppy on the paint job, but there's that. Here is my commissar. I think he looks all right. Now, he was definitely what I based my army off of, like, to start. He was one of my starter models. And here is the 4-man base I was talking about. So, what I liked about these was when we're playing huge board 6x10. So, moving 70 individual models and trying to keep them close together takes a long time. But if I just put, like, if we reduce the squads, we say, okay, 4 guys will be a squad. This will be our squad. 4 times 3, that equals 12. So what we did was we have them individually so that you only have to move 1 base and you don't have to move 4. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So that's always why I have individually based models. But like I said, I don't go play at stores with this. This is just purely like a narrative army that I play with just for fun with friends. And so now I will be getting into some of the other units that I forgot to show. Okay. So I did forget to show some of the models. I know the last cut I said that the models that I have on the diorama are what I used to showcase, but I had some few models lying around on my display table that I could see that I didn't show off and that I personally think are pretty cool. So the first of these models is actually the Psyker I have. Maybe the camera will focus. But pretty cool. Took 2 tries to get them to come out in a print. These guys, move my fingers, show them there. We have our las cannons. This one is pretty much done. I don't know if I'll go back and do much to it besides maybe adding numbers on the shoulder pads. I have a couple more here, just cooler, different bases. This one's sitting on a dead guy's shoulder. Might be kind of cool. This one just got someone leaning up against it. Here is a mortar crew I have. Show that right there. And this is a artillery shell that actually goes inside the cannons. So if I had again, I'd show you, but they basically go inside the barrel of the cannon. Sadly, they don't shoot out. That'd be really cool. Okay, so that will be the end of the actual army showcase. I don't actually think I pronounced the name of the army once, which is kind of funny, to me at least. But from there, I don't think I'll be able to show full showcase of the army, just because I have most of it put away right now. But definitely, like, another time, once I get the army bigger, more painted, and I get the full army out, I'll definitely do a showcase with everything. Hopefully, I'll add a couple more heavy hitters, more APCs, all of that. Now, you may be wondering why I have a Warhound Titan like torso with me. That is because I would like to know if everyone would like to see, maybe we do a community voted Warhound Titan paint scheme. So I would love to keep the base colors here, but I would love to see what everyone's thoughts are for maybe we add custom artwork on it to my best of my ability. I'm not a super good artist, but maybe we could figure something out and maybe we could make something really cool. So that would be awesome if we could get some people to comment, and I honestly just want to hear everyone's ideas about the Warhounds and like what we should do with the painting. And if there's demand for a video of me painting them, I would love to post it, and maybe I could learn a thing or two from the community itself. But that marks pretty much the end of the video. If you've stayed so far, thanks so much. It means a lot, and it really helps me like keep these videos going. Hopefully we'll get a Reaver Titan in the next week. We'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching.